The GTR is evolving each year. The background behind this is that the car is for one's hobby or pleasure. The customer don't regard this as just a car, rather a close friend or a lover. It's important to grow up. Just as the Formula One car gets faster every year, or record of athletes revised each year. We like to show that to the customer. They feel as if it's a loved one or the child grows up. I believe that is the characteristics or requirements of the car for this segment. We've entered the global supercar segment with this GTR in 2007. But we are not just selling a car. We want to provide kando, or emotions. We want to penetrate the heart of the customers. There are two types of cars in the world. One is a car to create future and contribute to the society for the next generation through environmental friendliness, what we call the eco cars. Another is the car which has very high dynamic performance, giving power or energy to one's life, having ultimate driving performance. The motivation for working hard during the weekdays to enjoy driving this car on weekends. The former example would be the electric vehicles, the eco cars. The latter is the GTR, kando, passion and emotion. I believe that the world we live in needs the balance of these two. The reason we can develop and make the GTR grow is because we have the Leaf, on the other hand, at NISSAN. We can say this is the two-edged blade or the two wheels of a car. Now, how has the GTR grown? The concept of multi-performance supercar has been consistent since its launch in 2007. Traditionally, supercars were closed market. Only the limited people could enjoy the high performance in the limited conditions. On the contrary, GTR has been aiming to create an open market, the market that everyone can enjoy the supercar life. We didn't intend to compete and defeat the competitors. Rather, we wanted to create a completely new market. The multi-performance supercar was the key to achieve this target. What do you mean by that? You can cruise the Autobahn on 300 kilometers an hour with a week-long clothes loaded on the trunk. You can go on a shopping in town comfortably on automatic mode, while you can be the fastest one when you go on track driving. This is what we wanted to achieve with the GTR and create open market globally. For the first years, we have been concentrating on improving the dynamic performance. At the minor change in 2010, when we launched the 2011 model, we worked on improving the utility in addition to performance. For the 2012 model, we went back to the basics and improve the performance to become the basis of the future evolutions. As I've explained earlier, the customers buying this car wants their own original GTRs, just like having a lover. To fulfill their needs, we are now offering the factory options to customize the car. For the 2012 model, we have redesigned the engine for the first time and made it to have more power for less fuel, meaning leaner air-fuel mixture ratio. As a result, we have achieved higher engine output and better fuel economy, reducing CO2 emissions. As for the engine characteristics-wise, you can feel the high response and torque feeling around 5,000 revs, and more feeling of power at high revs above 6,000. In addition to that, we can say that this is the world first, but we've adopted asymmetric suspension settings for the 12-year model. The specifications differ between left and right suspensions. When stationary, the front wheel carries more weight for the rear wheel right-hand drive car. We have changed the suspension setting on both ends to make equal weight distribution while the car is in motion. Stiffer front right spring and higher rear left suspension alignment. For the specific regions, we now offer the factory option package called the Track Pack. This is for those who want to use the GTR daily on the road, but also want to enjoy track driving. This includes uninstalling the rear seat for lightweight, like the Spec V interior, and using the newly developed material for the front seat, with the seat cloth itself grips the driver's body. Traditional sports seat were holding the driver by making it bucket-shaped. This innovative seat material holds the driver like the suction cap. For the brakes, the Track Pack offers the same cooling system as the Spec V, using the same system on carbon brakes for the steel brakes as well, to be suitable for the circuit driving. We'd like to improve the lineup of the factory options so that the customers can create their own original in GTR in the future. When we started the GTR project, we've been told by Carlos Ghosn, CEO, and promised to him that we need to develop this car as a company's flagship model, using Nissan's most advanced technologies and make it loved by people all over the world. In Europe, for example, the Nissan or Japanese cars never became on the shopping list of the high-class people, racing drivers, company executives, stars, and celebrities. GTR now attracts these types of people, and Nissan's name is getting widely known. Also in the dealerships, the employees are now proud of selling Nissan cars because they have the GTR in the lineup. I feel that the GTR is gradually serving its role as Nissan's flagship car. Last week, we had an exclusive pre-launch marketing event at a circuit in Middle East, inviting VIP, including racing drivers and royal families. Everyone was associating the name Nissan with the GTR, calling Nissan GTR, Nissan GTR. I strongly believe that the GTR is contributing to raise the Nissan brand power. That's the external side. On the internal side, I'd like to communicate that if a person can work out and polish up, they can evolve a car to a great extent. Lots of people in the company thinks that the works is just doing what they're told to, doing fixed tasks and fixed rules. However, if we look at the GTR launched in 2007 and evolution since then, I want to prove that the people's inspiration and creativity can lead to incredible results. For instance, the 2012 model, the 0 to 100 kilometers an hour acceleration now takes less than 3 seconds. It has a potential to mark less than 7 minutes and 20 seconds at Nürburgring. No stress on snow. Not only can go up to 300 kilometers an hour, but the driver can comfortably cruise at that speed on Autobahn. Is this the end of the development? No. Because the car can further improve if we work out with our creativity. I want to provide a spark for our employees to reconsider what is our job. We have unlimited creativity and possibilities. I want to show that our product can evolve incredibly if we think really hard. I want to tell the employees that there are more things we can do in the auto industry. Now, what is the future of the GTR? As I mentioned before, EV is a car to contribute to the community to create better future. The GTR is a treat for yourself. The power to work and to live. The keyword is kando, to move the customer's heart. We are not selling a car, we are creating kando. That's the world of GTR. We want to expand that world, including the power and dynamic performance, customize options to build your own GTR, putting the DNA of driving pleasure to a higher level where no one has experienced before. In other words, you can expect the future of GTR to increase the key elements surrounding kando. It can be customization, improvement of powertrain efficiency, and advanced technologies, or even providing other amazing things.